Alright guys, what's up? It's Chris here, iTouchiPodz, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the X stand for the iPod Touch 1st gen and 2nd generation. This video will also be a cool little comparison video with the Thought Out Biz PED3, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of this review. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so what's up? Before I get into this review, I just want to thank two people right now. Apple's iPod Kid, whose link is in the video description. He's the person I want you guys to go check out for this video. If you guys haven't noticed, a couple of his videos have actually been featured on my channel. So I want you guys to go check him out. His link is over there once again. He's got some awesome reviews and everything like that. So make sure you guys subscribe if you like what he's doing. And one more quick thing, another person I would like you guys to go check out is actually one of my Twitter friends. His name is Free iPhone Apps. That's what he goes by on Twitter. His link is over there in the video description. What he does is he gives away free promo codes at random times, really, at twitter.com /free iPhone apps. So guys, make sure you go over there. Make sure you follow him. He gives me some promo codes to review sometimes. So make sure you guys really go check him out and follow him. I am following him, by the way. He's trying to get 1,000 followers, I believe, by March. So, guys, go try to help him out. He's almost there. Alright, now as you guys can see here, I have the X stand by Just Mobile and the PED3 by Thought Out Biz. This video is going to be mainly a review on the X stand, but I'm going to throw it in with a comparison of the PED3, because I know some of you guys are going to be asking me, alright, which one do you think is better? Which one do you prefer? What are the ups and downs of each? I'm going to go over that in this video. But first of all, let's just move this back a little bit, and let's go ahead and get into the X stand right here by Just Mobile, right there. Just Mobile. This was sent out to me by MacSense right down there. Their link will be in the video description if you guys want to go check them out. Just to let you guys know really quick, both of these products are available for a price of $39.99 on both of their websites. I have a full in-depth review of the PED3 if you guys want to go check that out. So the prices of these two are the same. So once again, X stand is $39.99. It has a full aluminum constructed body. As you guys can see here, I'm just going to give you guys a quick 360 view of this. Very nicely constructed. Really nice, guys. You see that? That's hurting my finger to flick that aluminum right there. Really nice. Feels like it's gonna hold up everything really nice. It's not gonna damage itself in any way or anything like that. It's got a really nice structure. That's a really cool thing about this product, that it's the nice brushed aluminum right here. It is brushed, so it's really nice. I don't know if any of you out there have an iMac. I don't have an iMac, or maybe a cinema display, but this looks almost exactly like that. You guys see that with the back and then the little hole right there for your cable management, but this looks exactly like the iMac. So that's really cool right there that they made it almost look like that. I don't know if they were trying to do that, or if it just happened to turn out like that, but it looks really neat, really Apple-ish, really cool. The box, what this comes with is obviously the X stand. It also comes with the feet, or the little rubber attachments for the iPod Touch 1st generation. Comes with the 2nd gen ones on, so it will work for both of them. It will hold up both of them fine. This has a 360-degree swivel, so you can go ahead and turn it all the way around to the left, all the way around to the right, whatever way you prefer, all the way around. All you have to do is in the back, let me see if you guys can see that, there is a little right there, that little nut or bolt right here, whatever you guys want to say. All you have to do is just loosen that up a little bit with one hand, just like this. Let's see if I can give you guys a side view. Loosen up just like this with one hand. Then you can go ahead and spin your iPod whichever way you would like. And once you have it in the desired position, just go ahead and tighten it up. Okay, it's tightened. And now your iPod's not going to go anywhere. It's pretty safe in there. Not going to fall out. As you guys can see, really nice. This is a great little thing just to have maybe sitting over there on your desk. You're doing all your computer work or whatever. You want to go ahead and maybe throw up the calculator here. You're doing some whatever, and you need to use the calculator. You can have a nice little slideshow playing of your pictures. You can be watching a movie. You can have this just sitting there and playing some music too if you want, because the iPod does have some built-in speakers. So that's a really cool throw-in like that. The design of this is really nice. It's got a really great design. Let me just go ahead and take out my iPod Touch. As you guys can see right there, hence the X stand. You guys see the X right there. You can go ahead and put this into, let me just tighten it up. You can see there now it is in its sideways or landscape view right here, Really, really nice. You guys see that? The iPod Touch can then just be placed in here. Just take your iPod. You have these 4 little rubber pieces so that protects it. Just go ahead and push it in there. It'll stop eventually once it reaches the bottom of the rubber pieces. And now your iPod is in there secured. Let me see if I can go ahead and zoom in on this. I actually practiced this a couple times, so hopefully I'll be able to get this. Some of you were worrying about that the iPod, the chrome back of it, then the silver, the back of it, might be touching the aluminum of this back of the X frame, and that might scratch up your iPod or iPhone's back. But guys, check this out. Let me see. I'm going to try to really zoom in here. You guys, let me see if I can get that. You guys see that right there? You guys see that space right in between that? It is actually not even touching it whatsoever. You guys see that? Right there? It's not touching it. It is very, very close to touching it, but it is not. You guys see that all along the bottom? You guys see that right down there in the middle? There we go. That's a better look. It is actually not even touching it. Right there. So that's awesome. I know a lot of you guys were going to be worried about that out there, but there's no need to be worried about that. Your iPod is not actually touching the backing of the aluminum of the X frame itself, so you do not need to worry about that. Go ahead and turn it back here. Let me just go ahead and play some of my photos. I'll do a quick little slideshow while I'm talking. Let me go into my photo library. These are all my photos, so there are no copyright things on them or whatever. These are all my photos that I took personally. Let me just go ahead and show you these little foot thingies right here that you guys can call them if you wanted. You go ahead and just take them out of the plastic. As you can see here, this is what those little rubber pieces are right there. Let me go ahead and see if I can zoom in. Wrong way. You guys see that? That's all this is. That's all that is. That's just gonna, right, let me see where it is. Right there. That's gonna slide over it itself. It's gonna slide over the X stand, and then that's where your iPod is gonna sit. Right on this. It's gonna sit on this rubber piece, and then this back piece will also protect it from the edges of it being damaged or scratched in any way. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. So let me go ahead and throw on my iPod Touch first generation. As you can see here, I only have 3 of these little foot pieces for the first generation. I believe that's because I might have lost one when I was doing the unboxing video. So it does come with all 4 pieces. The X stand does come with all 4 pieces for the first generation if you only have a first gen. So don't need to worry about that. So I'm only going to take off 3 of these. You see they just slide off just like this. I'm only going to take off 3 of these just because I lost the other one. I'm sorry I lost it, but it does not make a big difference. If you want to tell these feet apart, as you guys can see, you can't really tell which one is the first gen and which one is the second generation. If you turn it upside down, let me see if I can get that. You see that right there? It has a little eye on it. That's for the first gen. And this one has 2 eyes. That means it's for the second generation. So that's how you can tell them apart. Let's go ahead and throw on this last one. And there we go. Now let me take my iPod Touch first gen, throw it in there. Just go ahead, sit it in there, push it down, make sure it's all the way in. And this one is also not touching the back. Let me see if I can get that. It's also not touching the back whatsoever. So that's really neat right there. You can once again turn it 360 degrees. Awesome, awesome stand right here, guys. Really cool product. I would actually, if I needed one of these, or if I actually watched movies a lot on my iPod, I would definitely pick up one of these X stands over the PED3 just because of some personal reasons, which I'll tell you right about now. Just let me go ahead and switch back my iPods. Just let me switch back these feet. Alright, switch these back. Put on the 2G ones really fast. You guys can see this is very quick installation for these little feet. Just gotta slide them over. I'm gonna put these off to the side. Let me put in my second gen. Okay. Now, as you guys can see here, this is a quick little comparison part. I'll go ahead and slide this in here. As you guys can see, they both have some really cool firm fits. They do swivel. They both swivel all the way around 360 degrees. They both do that, so it's really cool right there. They also do both have 2 adjustable heights. As you guys can see right there, you can pull this PED3 out and put it at the second height, so it's at a different angle. The X stand also has the same thing. Let me go ahead and take this brace, the X brace out, if you guys want to call it that, fully out for a second. There's a little washer against the back that protects it from scratching the X stand itself. So that's probably going to fall out. Let me go ahead and grab that. Yep. Alright, so as you guys can see here, you have this hole right there. Let me see if I can. You have this whole piece right here where you can adjust where you want your iPod to be sitting on what angle. You can have it sit like this, more angled towards you, or you can have it all the way at the top, angled up a little bit more. So maybe if it's down a little bit lower than you, in a different lower position than where you are actually sitting or standing at the moment, you can angle it all the way up there. All you have to do is take the little screw, put it through there. I'll put it at the top. Throw your little washer on right here. Throw it on in the back there. Go ahead and tighten it up. It is kind of hard to do if you're trying to make a video at the same time, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it completely upside down. Alright, so let me go ahead and tighten this baby up. Just like that. It's all the way at the top. Tighten it to the right, to the right. And now as you guys can see, it is angled up a little bit more, just like the PED3 is. Let me see if I can give you guys a little side view. Alright, as you guys can see in the side view, they both do have the nice angled design right there. Turn them both to the back. They also have the awesome little cable management. Let me go ahead and take my little iPod cable right here. All you gotta do, feed this through here. Actually, no, you gotta feed it through this way. For the X-stand, you gotta feed it through that. Then what you can go ahead and do, pull it all the way through. Plug it into your iPod just like that. So then you have the nice little cable management. You don't have to worry about all the cables being all over the place. Alright, let me go ahead and pull that back out of there. Alright, same thing with the PED. You just go ahead and throw in your cable, plug it into the bottom, and you have your cable management. You don't have to worry about all the cables into the front of your iPod when you're trying to work with it. They'll all be in the back. They both have some really nice solid structures. It's also really cool. A little thing about them. On the bottom, they both have, as you guys can see, I trust this enough to turn it up totally upside down. And they both also have these little something to keep it from moving on your table. As you guys can see right there, Just Mobile. See if that's upside down. There we go. Just Mobile right there. Really great products over there of this X-stand. So they both have this right here. This one has 2 lines of rubber texture right there. The PED3 has 4 little dots. Tell you guys the truth, that's how the PED3 kind of gets me a little bit more. That's in the only area which I like the PED3 more is there. As you guys can see, I'll just go ahead and just nudge this. As you guys can see, it is starting to move more over there. I'll go ahead and nudge the PED3. As you can see, it does not make as much movement. I'll go ahead and try to push it from the behind. That's what she said. And you guys can see here, it is sliding, but it is sliding. I'm actually putting a lot of pressure on it. If I were to do that to the X-stand, the X-stand is going to go right ahead and it might even just tilt forward. So the PED3 does have a little bit more stability, but all around the X-stand is a better product, I think, personally. You're supposedly able to bend these little feet back on the PED3 to maybe have it work with a case, but I haven't got that to work. I cannot have these bend whatsoever. Maybe that's just on the iPhone model of the PED. I don't know. But guys, tell you the truth, I prefer the X-stand over the PED3. They're both great products, but I just like the X-stand better. It's got a better name to it, I think. The X-stand is Just Mobile by itself. It's got a better constructive design. It's a little bit smaller. You guys see the base of this one is a little bit, like a lot bigger actually than the base of this one. So guys, these are both all around really wonderful products. I really do recommend that you guys go check actually both of these out. But all the links you guys will need are in the video description. Sorry about this being such a long video. Favorite, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Apple's iPod Kid and free iPhone apps on Twitter. Make sure to follow him. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you, MaxSense. Awesome stand right here. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.